All right, so here's the situation. This tire is, I don't know if you can see it or not. See how it's hitting there? So right at that spot right there, it's all pushed out and bubbled. And every time I'm riding it, it's hitting that. So I'm getting a new tire. I just picked it up. This is it here. All right, so we're gonna put this one on here. It almost looks the same, right? Same kind of treads. So it should work. Doesn't have the white wall, but I don't really care. This one was a couple bucks cheaper. Off. And done. So let's take a look at our tire. I'm smushing it out, pushing it back together. You're gonna have to do this, otherwise it's not gonna fit on your thing. Squishing it, squishing it, squishing it, squishing it. Let's see if we got it. I think that's gonna work. I don't know. I do not know if this is gonna work. Well, we'll try, see what happens. And here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put some gloves on so I don't get my fingers dirty. Oops, wrong side. There's one. You open it up like this. If you blow in it, it's easier to get your hands in. Then you can get your hand in. There we go. All right, so now I just gotta loosen this. All right, so the first thing I gotta do is I gotta loosen this one and this one so I can take the chain off and then pull the tire out. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. You just gotta turn it that way. Same thing on this side. Really only need one of these. And now it's loose. Now we can get it off. All right, so what I want to do is kind of pull it forward a little bit. This way. Oh, I gotta loosen this. Shoot. All right, so anyway, I can't pull it off because I got this on here. Too tight, right? So I gotta take this off. Basically, I'm just gonna unscrew it. And we gotta save the screw. And this piece here, we can slide this up a little bit. And then we wanna hang on to this. We can just stick it on here like this for now. So we know where it's at. Now we can take the wheel out of there. See how it comes up? And then all I've got to do is just kind of pull the chain off. So to get the wheel off, I just kind of pull this chain right off of here. Just like that. We just set it there for now. And now we got the wheel off and we can work on it. Let's just set the wheel here. All right, so the first thing I got to do is get the air out of this so I can pull this tire off. And I want to save the inner tube that's inside there, or the tube that's in there. So we could just do it like this. Let's see, it's almost done. So we pretty much got all the air out of that. Now we got to get the tire off of there. So what we have to do is first get one side of this on the other side of that. So I think I'm going to need a flathead screwdriver. So what I got to do is I got to just get this, but I don't want to get the hair like that. And then just kind of go around pulling it off. See? It just kind of comes off. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. You gotta make sure you don't puncture your inner tube. I think I might just be able to pull it now. Like that. And just go all the way around until I get to the one side, which I'm almost there. Bam, there we go. So now we're off there. And then we just got to get this side off. We might be able to pull our tube out. It's got some air in it still. Tube's got some air in it. So we got to get some of that air out. Got to get all that air out. You can see the tube down here, see it? In the bottom. That's the tube right there. All right, I think we're good. Okay, let's see if we can get, oh, there we go. So once that's done, you can kind of pretty much get it off. You don't want to rip it because I got the thing in here, so I got to pull that through like that, see? And then we'll just get this out of here because it's still good. That's a good tube. There we go. All right, so the tube's good, tire's no good. Now the question comes when we got to put the other tire on, right? So this is going to be tricky. So we got to get it kind of like this, and we got to get one side to fit in there, and this has got to fit in this hole here, right there. You see that? So this has got to go like that, and then the tire is going to go around that. I'm wondering if I should put the, see, it's got to get in there like this. So this is going to be, this is more than I thought. It's not as easy as I thought. Maybe we put this in after. Let's take this out of here for a second. Leave that there. And then this, it's got to go like that. So let's just go around it and try to set it in there. Just like that. See how that is kind of fitting in there like that? It should work like that, right? I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. I may have to send that back to Amazon. I think if you can get the one side on, I might be able to do it. Oh, there we go. So I got that on. So if you can get the one side on, then maybe you can smush the other side on. Right? So that's one side there. That side's in. Now the question is, do I put the inner tube in? Let's see if I move this a little bit over. See if we can. You set it down like that, right? And then we put the inner tube in. Okay. We got to get it in there so that it goes in the hole. So the hole's here, and that's got to come like this. It's got to go in that hole. And you want to make it straight. Okay, there we go. Okay, so far so good. Move this out of the way. Okay, so see what I did? Got that in. Now I'm going to work my way around this. Push this in there, like that. Now we've got to get this edge in there. And to do that, we may have to let some more air out of this. Okay, so now I've got to bring this in here like this. And I've got to go all the way around to keep it in there. Look at that. Slowly, and I got to keep my inner tube in there at the same time. So far so good. See how we do. We get going. Squeezing both sides, making sure it stays in there. I try to get this side at the same time. We're close. Smush this in. Coming around. So far so good. Now we just gotta get it. So both sides. There we go. Push that up. Push this in. Gotta get in there. I gotta go in there. It's my first time doing this. Can you tell? Question is the inner tube, you know, that's the key. Okay, so we may be able to let a little air out of this. Here. Let's keep going. Seems to be working. Pushing it in. Slowly but surely. Down to this last bit. Whew. See, it's still got air in it, so I gotta let the air out. So you don't want to pinch that tube. The tube is right there. Getting it. Bam, I think we're good. I think we're there. I think we did it. Now we got to blow it up. Question is that going to work? Let's find out. I'm going to get my pump. We will pump it up. How's that sound? This would be nice if it works. I hope it does. I gotta hold this and push this down so you get a grip on it. I have to get some needle nose pliers. So I hold it like this and push that down, tighten it. Now I should be able to pump it up. Let's see. Yep. We're on there. So far so good. Okay, so we got it at 40 psi. That should do it. Maybe I'll give it one more pump just to make sure. And that should work. Let's go ahead and take it off of here. All right, so now we got to put it back on the bike. So let me turn the bike this way. All right, so if you remember, this side was on this side here. So we're just gonna, first of all, we got to get the chain over here. And we want to get it like right here, over here like this. And we're just gonna try to get it on there first, like that. Make sure it's on. Then we're going to slide this down in there. Yep. Pull her down. Question is, if we get it all the way down, I think that should be good. Let's get a little closer and look. So we've got it pulled all the way down. This is going to go right about there. I'm just going to tighten these with the hands first, and then let's see how it spins. It is a little, it's not exactly square, is it? Take a look. It's a little wickety-wockety. I don't know if that's the, if that's me or what. Well, we'll have to tighten it down and try it and see how she works. All right, so we've got it. We got her on there. I think we just need to tighten it. Here, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So this is going to be the tightening. And that one's tight. I don't know, my wheel may be bent. I don't know. Okay, that's on there. Now remember, we're going to find out if this sucker works or not. I mean, it should roll backwards. I don't get that. That's not doing that. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, so we gotta fix the chain. I may have to loosen it because that's probably why it came off. We gotta go on the top. Of course, this thing. So I guess I gotta flip it over when it's upside down again. Get the chain on. And we may have to loosen it. Let's see. So it's got to go on the top first. And of course this guard is in the way. Might as well show you. What the hell I'm doing. So I'm trying to get this on there. I'm going to try to do it like this. So it's definitely a little bit tight. I've got to, see, this is pretty taut. So I've got to bring this forward. So it's too taut, so I've got to loosen it here and here. Okay, so let's loosen it. Loosen it. Okay, now let's go ahead and bring it through and see if we can do it now that we've loosened it. It'll pull it forward a little bit. Oh, shit. Of course, this is too tight. Here. There we go. So now it can bring it forward. To where it'll balance. Okay, so now look at, God damn it, motherfucker. Right now it should just go on, right? Almost. Get her on there. So now it's on. That's the easier way to do it, right? Now I can pull the wheel back. So now let's just pull it back till it's taut. That feels pretty taut there, not too much play. And then let's get it right about there. And we'll tighten. And we got to get it so it's square. So the wheel's square. So as it's going through here, it's square. So that looks pretty good. Let me see. Not hitting anything. That should work. So we can see the difference here and here. They're about the same. Now we can tighten it. Okay. I think we're good now. Let's see. So I'm hitting right here. Push that in. Okay. That looks like it's a little wobbly, but good enough for government work. This thing here I've got to do something with. I've got to get another piece that tightens on that. The key thing is it's not hitting anything. Now we got to take it for a ride and see if it holds up. Who knows, right? Holy crap. Alright, so now I got to get this on here. That there. Just get it in there. And I'm hoping that whatever this does, it does it. All right, so that should do it. That's that. All right. I don't know. I'm not exactly a bike mechanic. All right, so this should now work, I hope. We'll find out. Right, the question is, when I take it for a ride, will it be okay? I mean, I think it's going to work. What do you guys think? Do you think I did it right? I don't know. Find out. All right, so now we're gonna go on our maiden voyage, see how she works. Cross your fingers. So far, so good. All right, so this thing so far is working. I'm gonna ride down to the lake and then see if I have any problems, because that's not that far of a walk if I have to walk back.